MMA Roadshow, the gold standard in regional MMA news. We travel the highways and byways of MMA, bringing you the most in-depth coverage of MMA action. With blogs, photos, videos, specials, and real-time updates from events, we are in the know and on the go, bringing it to you blow by blow. And now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to MMA Roadshow. Hey guys, Dynamite here for MMA Roadshow. As you can see, we're poolside at the beautiful H2O here at the Golden Nugget Casino and Hotel in Biloxi, Mississippi. We just had our poolside weigh-ins for the big event tomorrow night. AFC 3, that's right, Atlas Fights Championships returns to the Golden Nugget. The golden standard in MMA coming to the Golden Nugget, the golden standard in entertainment here on the Gulf Coast. What a fight card Paul Dominique has put together for us one more time here at Atlas. 12 fights, start to finish. I know I say this a lot, folks, but this may be the most well-stacked, well-matched card Dominique has ever put together. We're going to start out with our first fight, Dylan Brookshire and Bobby Letkins. Two young men from Alabama, phenomenal talents at 135 pounds. They're going to get it on inside the cage tomorrow night. See who the best in Alabama is at 135. We've got some newcomers to the Atlas Fight roster, Austin Hutchins and Chad Boudouin. Austin with Gorilla Fitness out of Montgomery, Alabama. Chad Boudouin with the Golden Dragon out of Slidell, Louisiana. They're going to get it on at 155 in the lightweight division. Now, tomorrow night, this is one of the fights I myself am looking so forward to. It's two of the smallest men on our roster, but two of the most technically sound wrestlers you will ever see inside the cage. I'm talking about Michael Tank Mitchell and Gerald Colbert. They are going to go to war. Both of these young men, 125 pounds, 5'4", 5'3", so they're well-matched, little guys, but you talk about a fantastic fight, and I don't care how big you are, these two guys will double-leg you. They'll take you down. You will see some of the best wrestling, technical wrestling, you've ever seen inside an MMA cage. We've also got DeMarcus Sharp going to take on Chase Horton. Two big men going to get it on at 205 pounds. That will be a great, great matchup. DeMarcus Sharp starting to make a name for himself, and Chase Horton has a potential level that is unlimited. We have not seen what this young man is capable of just yet. We've got some lovely ladies going to get it on inside the cage. Don't let the good looks fool you. They'll scratch your eyes out, man. We're talking about Vanessa Grimes and Paxton Nettles. They're going to get it on in the 117 strawweight division inside the cage tomorrow night. And then for the Amateur Featherweight Championship, we've got Carlos Vera coming all the way from New Orleans, Louisiana, representing Moon College Taekwondo and BJJ Revolution team. He's going to be taking on Corey Wilson. Corey, the former Division I University of Georgia wrestler, trains out of Palatka, Florida. He is the current reigning defending Atlas Fights Amateur Featherweight Champion. This will be a rematch. Corey won the belt the first time these two met, but Carlos said he's not done yet. They're going to find out if Corey really is the better man, or if we're going to have to end up with a rubber match after this one. We'll find out tomorrow night. Also, we've got DK Woods taking on Rowdy Robert Turnquest. That'll be a great fight. Two military men getting on inside the cage. DK, a fantastic striker and kicker, and as you all know, Robert Turnquest, the single Dan black belt in the ancient art of judo. We've also got Cameron Van Ostrand, and we've got Chris the Rooster Myers. Chris making the drive over from Covington, Louisiana, representing the Golden Dragon. These two young men are going to get it on inside the cage at 140-pound catchweight. We've got the War Machine, Bradley Collins, taking on the Golden Boy, Justin Howard. Both of these young men at 145 pounds featherweight, they are on what you would call the cusp, the bubble, the verge of taking the next big evolutionary step in their MMA career. So we got two fine young athletes that are going to get it on inside where? The measuring stick of all MMA, Atlas Fights, ladies and gentlemen. Also, we've got Joshua Davila coming from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, represents Gracie United, well-versed in the ancient art of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but he'll be taking on the power wrestler, the strength and determination of Melvin Clyde Smith from Loxley, Alabama. That should be a well-matched fight tomorrow night, as you've got the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu man taking on the power wrestler. Then we've got Barack Hunter going to be taking on Todd Leiterman, ladies and gentlemen. And how about this? As many years, Todd Leiterman was MMA before MMA was cool. He has fought time and time and time again. He has trained so many of the young stars on this card and on many of the cards that we have done and most other promotions have done all around the country. This will be Todd's last match. He is going to hang it up after this one. He is going to ride off into the sunset with Todd Leiterman. So that's going to be a very emotional battle tomorrow night in our co-main. And then, ladies and gentlemen, our big main event. They've been talking about it from Houston all the way to Panama City. It's talking about the Psycho, Rudy Flores, representing the world-famous Dixon's Dungeon, the young up-and-comer, the young hungry lion, looking to take on the franchise of Atlas Fights. That's right, everybody's favorite, Aaron Yoda Williams from Ocean Springs, representing Alan Belcher MMA. Rudy looking to make a name for himself as a young up-and-coming pro, and like many of men have tried to do, they're trying to stake their spot high on the roster here at Atlas Fights by knocking off the big dog, Aaron Williams. A lot of young men have tried, and a lot of young men have failed. We're going to see if Aaron can step up to the challenge one more time and hold off another young dog looking for his spot. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live from poolside here at the beautiful Golden Nugget Casino in Biloxi, I am Dynamite for MMA Roadshow, where we're on the go, keeping you in the know.